Hey, what's up, guys? So it's day four today it's day four of coding every day for 100 days, and we're gonna continue with the JavaScript course. So let's do these exercises. 11. Create an array of strings, loop over the array, and check if the string search is inside the array. If it is, console.log the index of search in the array. If not, console.log -1. Okay, so this is 11.0.html. Okay, I am recording 11.0. Open it up in the browser. So, script an array of strings. Loop over the array and check if the string search is inside the array. If it is, console.log2 not found. So we're gonna create a function. Search exists or something. Array. So for let I get 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. If array of I is equal to search, uh, if it is, console search in the array. Console.log I return. This should be, this should work, right? Create an array of strings, loop over the array, and check if the string searches inside the array. If it is, console.log the index of search in the array. So if we get here, we're gonna console the log -1, and we're gonna call this search exists with hello world search good. Let's see. Okay, so we get 2 0 1 2, and then search exists not found, not found, and this should give -1. Yes. Okay, modify 11 also that if search appears multiple times in the array into a console to log the index of the first appearance of search. Use break. So search use break. Huh. I mean, I already I so we're gonna have let flag equal false. We're gonna flag equal true. If not flag, then this. Now we're gonna call search exists hello world search good search, and this should give us 2. Okay, give us 2 and 4. Okay, we need to break. There we go. Create a function, find index array word that searches an array for a string in the word parameter and returns the index of the first appearance of the string. If it doesn't exist in the array, it returns 1. Okay, this is what 11q. So we're gonna do 11q.html. Yeah, I know I didn't create a file for the last one, but it's fine, not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay, script function find index array word searches array for a string for a string and, uh, and returns the index of the first appearance of the string. For let it doesn't exist in the array just minus for it equals 0 less than array the length I plus plus if array of I is equal to word return I, or else we're gonna return -1. So console.log find index green red blue red red. Let's see. Okay, one. Yeah, it's one. And then we're gonna console.log find index of green red blue red, and we're searching for yellow, and we get -1. Okay, so next 11 are create a function remove egg food that takes an array of strings and returns an array where the string egg is removed. You can look to the array and check if each string is egg. If it is egg, use continue to skip it. If it's not egg, return add it to the result. So this is 11r.html. 11r. Open this script function remove egg foods and returns an array const result equals empty for let I get I x 0 I less than foods dot length I plus plus if foods of I is equal to egg continue, and then else we're gonna results dot push foods of I, and then return result console log remove egg of egg egg apple egg egg ham. Okay, so ham. ham. So it should give me the apple and ham. Okay, does apple and ham update exercise or remove the first two eggs from the array. The first two 11s 11s.html is 11s like so. Remove the first two. The first two, I mean, we can use a let eggs count equals 0. Eggs and eggs count less than 2. Eggs count plus plus something like this. Something like this. There we go. Apple, egg, ham. There we go. Arrays have a method called reverse, which reverses the order of the values in the array. Using reverse update exercise 11s to only remove the last two eggs from the array. Egg, apple, ham. The last two. Array.reverse JavaScript to return does turn a value. Assistance returns the reference to the same array. Okay, so this is 11t.html. Paste this, rename the title, open this like this. So it removes the last two eggs. Okay, so the last, which reverses the order of the values. Using reverse update exercise 11s to only remove the last two eggs from the array. Egg, apple, egg, ham. Ham, egg, apple. Reverse, remove the first two. So we're gonna say foods equal foods dot reverse, and then what, egg, apple, ham, and then return result dot reverse want egg, apple, ham, result dot reverse egg, apple, ham. There we go. Okay. In exercise 11t one problem of reverse is that it doesn't create a copy of the array it is reversing. It modifies the original array. Update the code so the function does not modify the original array. Use the slice method to create a copy. Okay, so this is 11u.html like this. Update the functions so it does not input the original array. So foods copy equals foods cause foods egg, so I remove egg foods. Our problem with reverse is that it doesn't create a copy of the array it is reversing. It modifies the original array. Update the code so that the function does not modify the original array. So we're just gonna have foods to foods copy or whatever. Foods dot slice like this. Copy dot push something like this. So if we console.log foods, it should be okay. It says result. It should be foods copy. Okay, I don't opponent secrets. So how do we versus doesn't create a copy of the array, it is reversing. That's foods dot slice. Foods dot slice. Foods dot slice. Oh, I'm on 11T. Welp. I'm on 11T. So let's see this. Foods copy. What was the function before this? It was reverse. So now we actually want to use foods copy right here. Then the result foods copy. So foods is so egg, apple, ham, and then this should be frick. This should be egg, apple, ham. Yeah, okay, I think I did it. So we don't modify the original, we just make a copy, then we modify the copy, and then yeah, I think we're good. Okay, we'll do the famous buzz problem. I haven't done this one in a while. 11v 11v.html 11v create a loop that displays script for let I one I less than equal to 20 I plus plus if it's divisible instead of the number, if the number is divisible, if I percent 3 is equal to 0, console the log fizz else if I divided by is divisible by 5, console.log buzz. So else if I divisible by 3 and I divisible by 5, so 3 is equal to 0, is equal to 0, console.log fizz buzz. So actually this has to be first. Has to be first. Else. What is the run? This is what 2 minutes doing, okay. Else console.log I. So this was 11v, now t, now this is 11v. Inspect 1 to fizz for buzz, to fizz for buzz fizz 7 8 13 14 fizz buzz 13 17 fizz. Okay, so you learn 2 divided by 3, so fizz 4 5 divided by buzz divided by 3 fizz divided by 3 fizz divided by 5 buzz, so return 5 fizz buzz. Okay, it's divisible by 3 and 5 display fizz buzz, yes. Create a copy of exercise 11Q where created find index. Below it, create the function unique array that takes an array of strings and returns an array where each string only appears once. There are no duplicates. Try to use the find index function in your solution. So we need 11Q. Let's go to 11 Q Q. Okay, here. We're gonna use this, and this is 11W. 11 w.html and 11 title 11w. I'm gonna reflect server. So we want to array in words. Below it, create a function that takes an array of strings and returns an array where each string only appears once. There's an array where each string only appears once. There are no duplicates. Try to use find index function in your solution. Appears once. So we can do this with an object, I think. Okay, I don't know. Array length equals word return I. Command a variable and then it's a to loop. We can just return I directly. Just return I directly. And when we find it, since this is a function, the function has not returned binary logically, that means the word must not exist in the array, so we'll return -1. Okay. Unique red, green, red, blue, red. Red, green, green, red. So function unique array result equal this. For let I get 0, I less than array the length I plus plus. How to check if array contains element JS includes if result dot includes array of I, continue. Else we're gonna result dot push array of I. We're gonna return result. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna console.log unique green red blue red. So green red blue, and then we're gonna do what's this, red green red. So red green red, red and green. Yeah, create 3 files and copy the code for a to-do list project in these files. Update the link and script to load 11x. Update the to-do list to use local storage. If we modify to-do list and refresh the page, the to-do list should stay at the same. Remember, this local storage for strings. Just trigger array to string. Okay. .html. 11x.css, 11x.js. So we want the to-do list. I'm gonna copy this, paste it here. 11x.css. I'm gonna open up this. So we're gonna copy the styles in here. Okay, what is going on though? Style is this, and then also the JavaScript. Get the JavaScript. Let's go like this. Close. 11x. There we go. Save to local storage. Okay, so local storage. So we're gonna want to I actually forgot to how to save and retrieve local storage JavaScript. Pretty simple. Blah blah blah. Just tell me what. So local storage.set item to-do list to-do list. To-do list to an object. Okay, we need to JSON dot stringify to-do list. I don't see it. Get an object or array. Save data. Start a string. To-do list. How to save. How to save array in local storage. Let's convert it to JSON. To-do list. Okay, I did do that. So watch YouTube. I don't have it in here though. Price. So I think on add to do, we're gonna do this. Watch YouTube. And then on this, we're gonna do to-do list equal local storage dot get item to-do list, and then JSON dot parse like this, something like that. To do watch YouTube. Okay, it's not happening. What is wrong? Question very closer. Do is this responsible to assign. Let counts can never assign. Get item can return no. First load this page load this line. Returns no, so it crashes. You fix use fallback array. You overwrite the to-do list inside a random to-do list. This is a problem. Let button doesn't have save to local storage. This is only in memory. Update to-do list with local storage. It should stay the same. this properly, fix the random to-do list. So we don't need that. Proper delete. Storage set item. Yeah, okay, this. Key takeaways. Okay, guys. So initialize to-do list properly once. Okay, and do this. Yeah, go storage or json.parse local storage get item to-do list. Fix the random to-do list. To do the length. Do this HTML. Okay. Proper delete. So we need to local storage dot get set item to do list json dot string give file to do list. So this is gonna update the to do list when we remove something. Add to do. Finally, add to do. Local storage dot set item like this. Okay, so now we add the watch. So go to application, save, refresh, watch YouTube, add, refresh. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. 11x to-do list. Start to-do list. 25. I think this needs to be like this. Watch YouTube. Okay, and refresh. Okay, it doesn't work. Um, because there's a problem now is that there is no. So add to-do list. To-do list. There's no string for to-do list. Set item to-do list. So it's either this or this. Oh wait, this is. Okay, this has to be first, right? Because if it's this or that, then this has to be first. Okay, still doesn't work. Okay, let's refresh. Add something. Refresh. Okay, still doesn't work. Um, parse. Where should I get item to do list? Let's see what's wrong. No, this is also a critical bug problem. Set to do list is not certified to do list. Becomes string and not the actual variable. Just like that line to something like correct version. To do list. So like this. Refresh. Add something. Refresh. Nope. Okay, man. ChatGPT is bad. ChatGPT can't do a thing, bro. ChatGPT can't do a thing. This is a render to-do list. And why does it not get set? I can't. That's what I don't get. It doesn't get set. Because when I add something, this doesn't update at all. Like, render to-do list. Get item. We get the item. We stringify the to-do list. I don't get what's wrong. There's a push. Stringify to do. Set item. Okay, wait a sec, guys. Okay, guys, so I found the issue. Basically, I was in the wrong file. I was supposed to be in 11xjs, but I was in 11 to do JS. So I was supposed to be in 11xjs. So let's just fix this up real quick. JSON.parse local storage.get item to do list, and we're gonna save to local storage here. Local storage dot set item to do list. JSON dot stringify, just stringify to do lists. And here we're gonna do the same thing right here, and then we're gonna refresh, and we're gonna s. Okay, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? Oh, I don't have, why don't I have, render to do list here? Save to storage, JSON.stringify to do lists. Okay, JSON.stringify to do list. Got render to do list. Okay, I don't. It's supposed to be a function. Is that why it doesn't work? Function save to storage and call it here. See, not like that. Save to storage, and now let's refresh. We can't add a thing. What the heck? Okay, now it's. Okay, what the heck is happening? So we got JSON parse, local storage, data get item to do list. Okay, what is wrong? Let's see. First line, you're missing or. Oh, I'm missing a or. Okay, and now we go S, like this, refresh. The heck? Should be additional issues. You're not saving after adding a to do. Oops. So we need to save. Save it. Okay, still not working. Something is still not working. Okay, finally. Refresh. Okay. Okay, guys, so we finally got it to work, it seems. Watch YouTube and set a date. Okay, let's try to. Can I do it with just this? Can I gonna do it without the function. Okay, yeah, we can do this as well. So we're gonna delete, boom. So let's say we delete something. Let's say we delete make dinner. And it gets deleted. Delete this, where it gets deleted, refresh. Very good. We delete wash dishes. Refresh. Okay guys, we fixed it. Yeah, this that took a long time. 15 minutes today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like a comment, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my socials, link in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.